Hi, this is what you're looking at, and today is probably the first video you'll be seeing, or the second video you'll be seeing in March. You probably just, if you're a loyal subscriber, watch all my videos, you've probably just seen my last two skirmish videos. I'm really glad I was able to get those up. As I said, the 2 weeks before that, the angle was off. I'd fixed it somewhat for those two videos, but I've even got the camera fixed even more now, so I can't wait to go in 2 weeks. But today's video is going to be on an update. As you know, I like to change my guns around a lot, so I will be doing updates on all my guns this month of March, plus some new gun reviews that I really cannot wait to do. And I have like 4 different things I want to do unboxings for. I'll put all those in one video too. But today's update is going to be on the Double Eagle AK. As y'all know, you probably saw me make the how-to silencer video. I made the tape even tighter, so it's pretty much up there as tight as it can be. Like, I can barely pull it off if I wanted to try to. Really, this is going to be the follow update. I've seen that as kind of a trend lately. People doing, updates on their guns, weeks, months, or a certain number of BBs later. So far, I've put about 4,000 BBs through this before. I put my my old A&K M249 motor in here, and as you know, that motor crapped out, but everything in the gun stayed working good. And then, as you saw, which was my first time actually taking this gun, or it was like the second or third time taking this gun to an actual field, I had my A&K M249 motor in here, and if you saw by the videos, it worked absolutely great for me, because when my saw piston stripped, I was down to this the whole day, but it worked just fine for me. So I'm really glad to say this gun is absolutely worth every penny that I paid it for. But basically, this is just me talking about the updates. As I said, it's had a total of 6,000 BBs go through it so far. No problems at all. The silencer up there pretty good. From a little bit of rough playing, it's got a couple of scratch and dings there, where you can see the white PVC again. But I'd probably see after a couple of months playing, I'd probably repaint it again. But basically, since I've got a lot of new stuff coming in and my saw being fixed and my Dragunov is actually now up and running with an M150 in it, this is just going to be purely a backup, although it was a really great gun when it had to be my primary. But overall, I'm going to show you a Chrono today with, as I said, the new motor kind of made the FPS and the rate of fire go up, especially the rate of fire. And also, the Chrono is going to be done with my surveillance camera mount, courtesy of Schwell11. He gave me the idea. I bought a JBU sling mount. If you saw my for sale video, I bought this brand new for 25 bucks, and all I needed was a rail mount, so I'm selling the other piece separate. And then, a couple of washers here, and then the actual mount piece itself. I've modified the rail that I have on the gun. If you see one of them is kind of a little bit wider, it should be one of the middle ones. Fits this up there perfectly, so you're going to see the chronograph with the HD camera actually on the gun. That way you can see kind of a first-person view. And then I'm going to just do a little bit of moving around, that way you can get a kind of a feel for what the HD camera is going to look like on this gun or on another gun if I ever choose to actually use it on the field. Okay, so here we go. And I know y'all have a couple of complaints with gun cams because when you aim them down you don't see. So when I'm aiming down, I would probably be using my helmet cam at the same time. That way you're always, have some good footage. So if I was to run the gun cam, it would be simultaneously with the helmet cam. 324. That way you can see it. Oh. 298, that seems kind of off. 323, 324, and 325. Even after 2,000 rounds to put in this motor in, the FPS is still about 15 to 20 higher than it was with my older one. So that's good. I'm not really looking for an FPS raise. Really just looking for a reliable motor, but now we're going to see what the rate of fire does. 15. Keep in mind, this is after shooting about 1,500 rounds off this battery without a charge, but considering it's a relatively lower power gun, it can last longer. Okay, no reading. Okay. Probably looks like it's only going to be the first reading I'm going to get. 14.78 and one more. Okay, no reading. Okay, so overall here, looking at the chrono, you know, kind of using it as a gun cam at the same time. From the 2 readings, I was actually able to get off my chrono because, you know, it's, you know, has seen a lot of use now, and I don't think it's the best chrono in the world. But we got 2 readings, one at 14.8 and one at 15.2. Considering, you can go look back on my old review, but I'm pretty sure the last chronos was around 12 to 13. So, you know, I think, you know, that's a nice little booster rate of fire there. You know, I'd say, you know, 1.5 to 2 is, you know, significantly to say that the rate of fire has gone up. And if you even look back on the 2 skirmish videos when I first started using it, the rate of fire was probably even up to around 16 to 17, considering the battery was at its fullest charge. But besides that, the only other thing I've really done to it is, since I use a LiPo battery on my Drag-It-Off now, I took the 1600 milliamp I was using in that and just dropped it right into this. Kind of had to push the wires in a little bit more. The battery is about, you know, 1/4 of an inch bigger, being that it's a bigger milliamperage battery. But besides that, fits great. And with, you know, the motor mod, the putting in a little bit bigger battery, and putting on my little homemade silencer, it made this gun from a great secondary to a great main gun for CQB and possibly field if this is, you know, more in your price range. That's pretty much it though. This has been a What You Looking At production. Hope you enjoyed the video. Actually kind of try to set this thing back up in my garage now, you know, get some better lighting in here. So hopefully we'll see a whole lot more videos here in the future, especially the updates and the reviews and all that. But besides that, this has been a What You Looking At production, and I'm out.